which is a women's singles between Lena Christophersen and Yvonne Lee. And effectively, this is a money match because both of these women have lost both their matches to date, but there's a difference in prize money of around about $7,000 US in coming third or fourth in the group. So this is basically a shootout to decide that. There's the confirmation. So PV Sindhu and Pornpawi Chokyeong, they'll go through to tomorrow's semis. We're going to find out now who's going to come third and fourth in the group. And as I say, much gold for the victor. So the officials on call, players are on their way. So here's Lena Christophersen, 23-year-old Dane. Yvonne Lee from Germany, a couple of years older than her opponent.
For toss, black.
Christophersen leads 2-1 on the head-to-head there, as you can see.
You the toss, what you choose? She choose and what you choose? Sir.
Last meeting was at the Salux Open, where Christophersen won in 3. She won the previous meeting as well in Denmark. Lee won their first match, which was the Italian International in 2018. So there are the stats for the Dane Lena Christophersen, ranked 27 in the world. She has been up as high as 23. Former European Junior Champion, former World Junior Silver Medalist, and the current European Championship Silver Medalist. And she's won several international events, 3 of them actually, minor international events in the last 3 years, but has gone down here in 2 tight sets. Chokyeong, more convincing victory that PV Sindhu had against her in 38 minutes. And Yvonne Lee, and as I say that, we've been plunged into the dark again. We had a problem in the last match actually, so hopefully they can sort it out fairly quickly. players continuing in kind of half light. Hopefully we'll get the full lux factor back shortly. I think we're full power now. Yvonne Lee gone down to the same two opponents. This is a tough one to call, I think. Fourth meeting, as I said. Man in charge is Ajendra Rai of India, and his service judge will be Wayana of Indonesia.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Yvonne Lee, Germany. And on my left, Lynn Christophersen, Denmark. Lynn Christophersen to serve. Love all. Play.
So here we go, final match of the first session on court 1.
Love.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's an absolutely top angle found by Christophersen there. He's pretty quick around the court. Well, Lee responds in kind.
Service over. 1, 2.
Shot.
Service over. 3, 1.
Technique this. It's literally a fraction off the ground, not even more than a few inches, but she's a tall woman in the first place. It's long from Lee.
4, 1. Service over 2-4.
Well, almost every shot in that rally
Service over
was
5.
a test for Yvonne Lee. Every shot that Christophersen hit was asking the German a question. So another excellent angle from the Dane, but she's pushed that wide.
Service over 3-5. Service over 6-3.
Oh yes, really has started this match impressively. Not too much to choose between their rankings, just 4 places. Lee at 24. In fact, 3 places. Christophersen 27. At the moment, the Dane looks the sharper. Just couldn't sneak that over the net.
Service over 4-7.
Had chances yesterday, did Christophersen, in a match against Chokawong. Should probably have won at least one of the 2 games that she lost.
Service over 8-4.
So a handy little lead building up here for the 21-year-old.
Service over 5-9.
Again, a really deft touch
Service
from
over
Christophersen.
10-5.
She played the shot very well yesterday in her match too. Well reacted,
Like the good.
Yvonne Lee.
Service over 6-10. Thank you.
So a handy advantage, 11-6 it is. Christophersen leads at the interval.
Seconds, 20 seconds. Eleven, 6, play.
Took advantage of the fact that she saw Lee right at the back of the court, pushed her back, and then delightful little drop shot.
Six.
Misjudged that one.
Service over, 7-13.
He needed something. He's been a little bit overwhelmed in the early stages here. The first game.
Service over, 14-8. Wait the court, please. Thank you.
Well, she looked to have Lee where she wanted her in that rally, Christophersen. She'll be disappointed with that shot. I think one of the features of this opening game is the way that Christophersen has had Lee running all around the court, pushed her back, drawn her forward, and throwing the unforced errors, and that's why the scoreline has the lopsided look it does.
69.
Throw in the odd misjudgment, and it's not been the opening game that Yvonne Lee was hoping for so far.
Service over, 10-17.
Another look of disgust from Lee.
80-10.
Left one on the other side a couple of points ago. Body language suggests that she's just not very happy with the game at all.
Service over, 11.
Usually make that over the head backhand look ridiculously easy, but not that time. But she's got plenty of leeway here in this opener.
Service over, 20, game point 11.
So 9 game points for Lena Christophersen.
Okay, thank you. Game.
Well, it took just 15 minutes, 21 points to 11. And Christophersen dominant. Yvonne Lee with plenty to think about during this interval.
Ja. Kom så, Line.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, low all.
So what can Yvonne Lee do to try and reverse the tide here? She was distinctly second best in that first game, dominated in pretty much every aspect by Christophersen, who started the way she left off.
Too low. Service over 1-2.
Well, she needs inspiration from somewhere, the German.
Return the shell properly.
Well, she knew as soon as she hit that lift there was nowhere near enough on it. Christophersen, it was the easiest of putaways, but you know, that's the kind of thing that might just build up a bit of confidence for Yvonne Lee.
Service over 3-2.
Just overpowered her at times, the young Dane. Oh yes, beautiful shot.
5-2.
Well, fight fire with fire might be the best policy.
Service over 3-5.
One of the best shots she's played this afternoon. Well, that was well inside the line.
4-5. Service over 6-4.
I do like the speed with which Christophersen got into the net there.
Service over 5-6.
It's one of the few battles that Lee has won in this match. It's a great hairpin, wasn't it? As soon as that response from Christophersen rose above the net, the simplest of kills. Nicely done again.
7-5. Wipe the court, please. Yvonne? That's right. That way. Okay. Thank you.
That's another terrific shot from Christophersen.
8-5.
She's got a lot of potential, this woman. Power, subtlety, quick around the court. Just missed that one.
Service over 6-8.
Well, to Lee's credit, she's not let Christophersen get away in this second game, and that was as good a shot as she's produced for a while. Well judged leave.
8-all.
Yep. Suddenly finding a range.
9-8.
Once again, speed in towards that net.
9-all.
Eye for the main chance. Yeah, this is much better from Yvonne Lee.
Service over 10-9.
Done well to put the memory of that rather one-sided first game out of her head. This is very even contest now. So 11-9 it is. Lee has the lead at the interval.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. What's written picture?
Okay.
11-9. Play.
Well, this is just, she looks a different player to the woman we saw in the first game.
9.
Just a reminder that Christophersen hasn't got
10,
away.
12.
Just missed the sideline, and we're back to just a 1 point deficit. And she's missed on the other side.
12 all. Service over.
I think she's surprised Christophersen with the choice of shot there, Lee. I think she was expecting another clear to the back court, didn't get it. That's the angle right again.
Service over. 13 all.
I don't think we've seen Yvonne Lee win a single point in that fashion. This has happened plenty of times. She's so anxious, so eager to get into allow that straightforward kill. 4 or 5 times we've seen it, and that's gone wide.
13.
Starting to get a little bit concerning here
13.
for Yvonne Lee. Just her form's just dipped fractionally at the vital moment after looking really good in the first part of this second game.
Seventeen, 14. Service over. 14, 17. Service over. 18, 14.
Now, yesterday against Chokawong, where Christophersen had chances in both games and kind of tightened up a little bit at the business end. Obviously the first game here she was so far ahead, didn't really apply. She's a couple of points away though
19,
from securing the match,
14.
and with it an extra $7,000 worth of prize money. So here are 6 match points
14.
for the day. That will do it. 21 points to 14. It just took 33 minutes, and Yvonne Lee beaten
Match
comprehensively
by
here by the Dane Lena
50%,
Christophersen.
21-11,
Pretty one-sided
21-14.
first game. The second was close, especially in the early stages. But Lee rather disintegrated towards the end of that game, and Christophersen, a very, very deserving winner. And that was the moment she won it. Well worthy of the applause from the coach. Final score then, 21-11, 21-14 in just 33 minutes on court. Well, we've seen some fascinating badminton today so far. This is day 3 on the main court. This is what we've watched from 10 o'clock this morning local time. Matsuyama and Shida coming through in straight games against the Stoiber sisters. Both those pairs are through though to the semis. Then we saw Akane Yamaguchi give another masterclass. It took her 41 minutes to dispose of Busanen on Bangrampan in straight games. On to the doubles, and there was a shootout between the Malaysians Tan and Muritharan and the home heroes Polly and Rahayu. Winners guaranteed to progress, and it was the Indonesians that came through in straight games in 3/4 of an hour. Then we saw Kim and Kong continue their 100% record. They were already through. Kitty Harakul and Prajongjai took the first game but couldn't go on with it. One-sided decider, 2-1 in favour of the Koreans. And as we've just seen, Lena Christophersen of Denmark makes herself an extra $7,000 by beating Yvonne Lee in straight games, which means that she finishes 3rd in that group, and Lee will finish in 4th place. Just a reminder what we've got to come later in our second session here on Court 1. You can pick out your own highlights, but Chokiwong against PV Sindhu will be good. Both women have 100% records so far. We've got some mixed Watanabe amongst those involved. In the men's doubles, another Japan-Malaysia battle. And in the men's doubles, of course, we'll see the home heroes, Gideon and Sukamuljo, up against Astrup and Rasmussen of Denmark. Make sure you join Jill Clark and Steen Pedersen for all the action live from 5 p.m. local time. For now though, from all of us here in Bali, we'll see you in a couple of hours. Bye-bye.